And now, the Dr. Dhil Show. A Studio 113 production.
Alright, my name's Tate. We have Jose, Holly, Katie, Trey, Will, and Dylan. And also Conquer. We're doing the Crucible. We're going to do a Dr. Phil / Jerry Springer show. So feel free to laugh. And if you have any comments at the end, let us know. But this is the show. Go ahead, everybody.
All right, hello everyone. This is Pocket Trials. I am your host, Dr. Dhil, and as you guys know, that on our show we like to be really intense. We like to have action on our show, right? So, and today's no different. We actually got some people from Salem, Massachusetts. Yeah, Salem, Massachusetts. That's where the witch trials were. In case you guys didn't know, that was about 10 years ago. But these people were willing to come on the show and talk to us about their experiences and what they went through. And during the witch trials, you guys would think they had to have someone to stop it. They had to have someone to kind of put order to it, right? And our first guest is that person. Everyone, please welcome Reverend Hale. Hello, Reverend Hale. How are you, man?
First of all, I don't go by Reverend Hill anymore. Call me Hell Raven.
Hale Raven. Okay, so Hell Raven, how have you been?
Alright, look, let's cut to the chase. Neither of us want to be here right now. So let's get to the real questions. You know, like where's Paris? Where's Abigail? Where's Elizabeth? How's her son?
Alright, just take a seat, man. Take a seat.
I'm cool.
Alright, well, it's funny that you mentioned Reverend Paris because we were gonna bring out later in the show, but why don't we just bring him out now, right? Reverend Paris, please come out! Yeah! That's my man. What's up, man? How are you doing? Alright, cool, awesome.
Speaking of the devil,
Come on.
You act like you did something to help this town.
did that yellow bird come around and bite you on the butt again?
Hey,
Oh, okay.
Come on.
I'm pretty sure they said Reverend Paris, not Reverend Paris and him. So why don't you just, get out of here.
Eat you.
Just take a seat, man. Alright. Well, now that we have kind of order to this place, I'm glad you could make it, man. How have you been since
Well,
the trials?
Ever since Abigail stole my life earnings and, the town shunned me for what I did, I've been bridge hopping, finally made my way to Washington and, met a couple guys like me and living life, I guess.
Sounds like a pretty good life to me, I guess. I think it's time for a commercial break. We'll be right back, everyone. Let's cut to a commercial real quick. Here, just
You wanna be full like me? You wanna get gangs like me? You gotta drink protein. Do you need protein? Do you want protein? Yes, sir. I got this little meat. Why can't we drop this protein? What is it? Protein? Gee, thanks, Mr. Protein. It works for everything. It works for squats. It works for deadlifts. It works for box jumps. Also works for leg extensions. And whatever that is. Drink fruit.
And we're back, everyone. In case you missed it, we have the beloved Reverend Paris here, telling us her stories. And I have to ask, what's with the box? What are you doing?
Oh, geez. Hang me for trying to get comfortable.
Do it! All right, come on, hey.
You don't say that to my face!
Hey, come on, all right? Jeez, sit in a normal chair, man. What are you doing? Come on. Guys, I'm just trying to run a decent show here, all right?
Well, it'd be a lot better without him on there.
Oh, God, wow. Okay, you know what? Mr. Paris, just tell me. Let me just ask you, how's your daughter?
Well,
I think I can answer questions about myself. Thank you very much. Yeah, here's my good-for-nothing father who left me in Salem to rot. Had to wash myself, cook for myself, clean for myself, while he was doing nothing but box sitting. Yeah.
I put everything on the line for you and the town.
Whatever. You're a
You know what?
good-for-nothing
You know what?
father.
You know what?
suck.
Whatever.
You're a
You know what? You
good-for-nothing
stink.
father.
You stink.
You're a
Get out my
good-for-nothing
face.
father.
Come on, hey.
Good for nothing.
Hey. Come on.
Out there.
Nothing like father and daughter bonding, right, guys? You know what? This wasn't scheduled, but let's just take another commercial break. I need it. It's another commercial break. Let's go. Come on.
Divorcing. I take things slower with girls. Oh crap, I forgot something. What's this? Okay, this looks kind of
Take my whole all for us.
what? I don't even know you.
Take my whole to for I
Oh, yeah.
Live extra, get extra.
Okay, everyone, we are back. The past two commercials have been sponsored by Protein Shake Company and Extra Gum. Thank you very much. Shout out to those guys. And continuing with our people that we brought today, you guys are probably wondering who made all this? Who kind of messed everything up? Who made someone hate the other person? Well, that person's here today. And as much as you didn't want to be here, our team got her right here anyways. Everyone, Abigail Williams. So Abigail! Hi, Abby. Everyone's wondering, where have you been?
Well, after all that went down in Salem, I needed a new life. So I went to the Barbados with my uncle's money that I borrowed, and
Borrowed. Yeah, you're a funny girl.
yes, borrowed. Ever since then, I've been living it up with my 60-year-old husband. He's got lots and lots of money and lots of land. My life's been great.
Sounds nice. Really, sounds nice. I must ask, how is John? Do you ever think about him?
No, not anymore. I mean, if that man would rather hang than escape with me to live the rest of our lives together, then it's obviously not worth it. I'm not going to chase after a man who's not going to chase after me.
Right.
His loss, really.
Yeah. Hey, he's got a lot of problems. Well, we're glad you've grown up, really. Now, we know that you and Mrs. Proctor, John's wife, didn't leave each other on best of terms. What, you got anything to say about that?
Don't even mention that old hag's name to me.
Yikes. This is probably not the best time to tell you this, but we have her backstage. Can we please bring out Elizabeth Proctor? Okay, Elizabeth, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Kind of freaked out right now. How have you been after all these incidents and the witch trials?
I've been doing all right. I've been trying really hard to raise my boys to be the way I think they should be raised. Without John, it's been really hard, but they've been learning how to farm and take over his responsibilities, so
Awesome.
we've been fine.
Now, I understand you have a son. Is that the son?
Yes, JJ's 10 now.
JJ.
Yes.
What does JJ stand for?
I just thought it would be right to name him John Jr. after his father.
Oh, okay. That's sweet. All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that JJ's doing fine. I'm asking, does he know what happened to his father?
John Jr., he knows about the hangings, and he knows that his father was a good man, not a perfect man, but he was good, and he kind of has a little bit of spite for what happened because he never got to meet his father, so, but he knows what happened.
I'm sorry that your husband passed away, but honestly, Abigail had no room to even get in the business with you guys. You say that you have kids. I'm wondering where are you guys living now? Not in Salem, I hope.
We're still living in Salem. I just don't think it's right to move anywhere else. That's where John is, and that's a whole reputation was kind of built there for me, and I just think because of that, I wouldn't be accepted anywhere else.
You sure wouldn't be accepted anywhere else, you good for nothing bat!
Whoa, hey, come on! Come on! God, Jesus, have a normal show. God. You know what? One more commercial. All right, we're gonna cut another commercial. We'll be right back. Let's get it. Come on, guys.
Man, my shoes suck. I need some new shoes.
You said you need some new shoes?
Wait, who said that? Oh my gosh!
You done Metro, don't trust you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Taliban. Yeah. Jumpin', them boys up to something. They just spent like 2 or 3 weeks out the country. Them boys up to something, they just not just bluffing. You don't have to call, I hear my dance like Usher.
Here, you super cute now, and for a limited time. You call the next 5 minutes at 1-800. Here, look.
All right, well, we are back on air. Elizabeth, I have to be honest with you. I was kidding when I said I didn't know that you had kids. My team and I knew that you had kids, and we brought a special guest today. Everyone, welcome Jay.
Look, I didn't even want to be here in the first place. And now you want to tell these people to please welcome me? Just like my father, I have to put some sense into the brains of a group of people. They don't know good from bad or right from wrong.
Listen, we're not getting into this. You just need to calm down.
Nonsense, Mother. I will not let another group of people get torn apart from the damaged eyes of the proctor.
Okay, guys, come on. Listen,
Look,
we're not
no,
gonna
you
argue. This is my show!
Be quiet.
My
Look,
show!
No.
Hey, y'all gonna stop all that? I got you. Enough. And my job is done.
Oh my goodness, how is this happening? John, my husband.
Dad?
Yes, son, it's me, your father.
Why are you here?
Listen, I will not watch you, and did not raise you to speak to your mother like this.
Look, you weren't even there. You didn't raise me. You have no place to say anything about the way I was raised. You left me and you left Mom. So how are you going to say anything about that, huh?
I didn't want to do that, son, but you made me. You're a respectable young man. I will not watch you speak to her like that.
Hi, yeah, I hate to intrude. This is really weird. My name is Dr. Dhil. Hey, sorry, Dad. You can
No, continue your presentation of false love, anger, loathing. I'm done here. Son, Elizabeth, I'll be gone now.
John Proctor, everyone. Right? Yeah. Jeez. Well, that's the show, I guess. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I am freaked out right now. Jeez. Wow. That's the show. Thank you to our commercial sponsors, and tune in next time, please, while we continue to interview people on the Talking Trials. Everyone, I'm Dr. Dhil. Thank you very much. That's the show. Finn.
Throughout the play The Crucible by Arthur Miller, many themes are evident as the story goes on. In our reenactment of the play, in a Jerry Springfield and Dr. Phil mashup, we brought back some of the main characters to show things that were in the story and how we can use them to improve all of humanity and how the themes can be used in modern times. Each one of the characters had their own theme when they were called out onto the stage.
The first person we brought out was Reverend Hill. His theme was, if you don't go with what you believe, you eventually will regret it. In our story, he is shown as part of an emo and depressed person. He regrets not doing anything about the hangings and not stepping forward when he had the chance. He has grown a deep hatred for Reverend Paris and has not had any contact with anyone from Salem. Reverend Hill hates himself for letting the town get out of hand, and he was called in because they believed he knew what he was doing, and they trusted him to find the witch, if there were any, and he let them down. This relates to the real world and can help humanity by teaching everyone that they need to stand up for what they think is right and never let anyone else tell them different. Because who knows when your time is up, and who knows when your time as a leader will also be up. You have to live every moment looking out for others and trying to protect everyone who is close to you.
Reverend Paris was next, and he and Hale got into it and fought with each other. The fighting scene is symbolic because it shows how people who have power and high authority can always clash. Like today with presidential candidates, they're always going head to head with each other and for the likes of the people. As Paris comes out, he is shown as a homeless man who is very hungry and ragged out. The theme that goes on with Reverend Paris is being focused on the wrong things, in the end, will lose you the things that matter the most. After Abigail took all of his earnings and sailed to Barbados, Paris left his daughter in Salem and had been bridge hopping. He lost his position in the church, daughter, his house, his money, and everything else. Paris had been living in a box and was very depressed with how his life was going. This relates to helping humanity by teaching all of us a lesson to never take things for granted. Many times fame gets to people or someone else comes along in your life and you feel like they might mean more to you than the person who's been there for you always. You take that person for granted and treat them badly and lose them, and in the end you have nobody.
Betty Paris is our next guest and kind of interrupts Reverend Paris's interview. She comes out and is disgusted with her father. He left her all alone to fend for herself because he couldn't bear what happened to him. The things for Betty are no matter what people think, everyone's actions has an equal reaction and can sometimes hurt other people. Too many times in today's society, people are quick to judge and don't think about what they say and how it can hurt others.
The next guest who is brought out is Abigail Williams. At the end of the play, she tried to get John Proctor to escape with her to Barbados, but he refused. She gave up on him and left her by herself. While in Barbados, she met an older man who was very, very rich and had a ton of land. I guess you could call her a gold digger. She comes off as if she doesn't care about John, but all that she really misses is him. The themes that go along with Abigail Williams is self-centeredness and loathing. She believes that John was supposed to end up with her, and if he would rather die than be with her, then oh well. The theme ties in with the real world and humanity because many people are very self-centered and have hatred for everyone on the earth, and because of that, they lose a lot of things that mean a lot to them. For example, many people who are married are self-centered and believe that they should run everything. This leads to cases of abuse and domestic violence. This is one of the many reasons divorce is so high in the U.S.
J.J. Proctor is the next guest brought out onto the stage. Much like his father, he is strong-willed and doesn't let anyone tell him what to do. He comes out on stage cutting Dr. Dhil off and stating that he didn't want to be there and how he wants to get over with. The things for J.J. is that no matter who you are, you always have a legacy to uphold. His father left a great legacy, and even though he was an adulterer, he was still a great man who loved his wife and worked hard to make his family the best they could be. J.J. inherited those traits from John, and even at a young age of 10, he was a strong-willed person. The themes of J.J. can relate to the real world and all of humanity is that some of the greatest people who have lived on this earth have been strong-willed and didn't let anyone tell them what to do.
Alright, I just want to say that we worked really hard on this. Two of our main characters were football players, so we didn't get them after school ink. The script was really hard to write. We have 8 people. It was really stressful for all of us, so if it wasn't as good as you thought it would be, I'm really sorry, but we tried our hardest. Props and everything were all brought in by everybody. Music was done by Corey. Commercials were shot after school, and I'm very proud of my team. We pulled ourselves together today, and we did.
We all have our
job.
scripts, so if you want to read through it, you can ask one of us and we can give it to you.
And just share for a moment, flip through and let us see it on Periscope about how much y'all wrote and planned this out. They actually wrote the script.
7 pages, stage directions, when the commercials come, when the songs are, what songs are for who. Everything was color-coded for everybody.
Perks of me, just say that.
Would you say it was a huge organizational task?
Yes, everybody had their own task, everybody came together, and I'm really proud of, especially the football boys, I'm really proud of them for doing their part when we needed them, but thank y'all very
Can we
much.
lift them on, guys? Come on, lift them up. Feedback, time for feedback.
I'll get you back.